I heard that you took Leah on your searches for ancient artifacts and tomes. Wasn't that dangerous?
Not as dangerous as you might think. There was a calm about the world then. Most people paid no mind to an old man and young girl, weaponless and penniless, crossing their lands.
I wonder what Leia thinks about it.
Uncle Deckard and I traveled all over the world in my youth, looking for lost lore and artifacts. It was so exciting, crawling around ancient temples, digging through forgotten crypts. I feel fortunate that Uncle Deckard raised me the way he did, the things I learned from him. But now I don't know. I see what his obsession with his quest has cost him, has cost us.
Alright.
Magda is close on our heels. We must find the last piece quickly.
I remember a glow streaking towards a fishing village.
That must be Wortham.
Oh, brilliant, dear Leah. Have the ferryman take you there.
For someone who lost his memory, you start to remember a lot. Is that, like, am I giving you the pieces of the sword? I don't think so. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm giving them to Kane. So I'm just going to, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading your journal right in front of you.
When we retrieved the stranger's second sword piece, Magda found us. She's always on our heels. Who is she? She claims to know my mother, but how could that be? Regardless, we must beat her to Wortham and the final piece of the sword.
How is it so hard for someone to know your mother? Like, I don't know. You don't know her, so... Hey man, yeah, no books. Alright, keep writing. You know what? I don't remember him being there. Like, I guess I've played so much that I kind of skip his house more often than not, and the fact that he disappears and goes into his house, like look at him. Huh. Alright, well, you got something to say.
Have you fought the Coven before?
I cannot say, but there is something about them, a darkness, that is known to me.
What do you mean?
The Coven may be part of a greater evil. Perhaps I intended to fight it.
If you are to fight, you will need your sword.
That's probably the best logic about why we're chasing after sword pieces. Is that, well, we don't know, but, you know, if you're gonna fight, you might as well have your sword. Then again, we have a freaking Hedrick here, like, just build one. What do you have to say?
So you lived with your father during the fall of Old Tristram?
My father was a diplomat. We had a manor in Chaldeum with servants, terraces, all of that. Everything changed when the Troubles started. Somehow, rumors spread that my grandfather was responsible for the king's madness. My father's work fell apart. No one would speak to him. He kept believing it will blow over, though.
But it was not to be.
No. I'd rather not talk about it now, if you don't mind. I've work to see to.
Kind of curious to see why that unlocks in this portion of the storyline, but alright. And I think I already read that, didn't I? Yeah, that's alright. You have something to say? Yeah, he's got his own story. Do I want to listen to his story? I guess so.
So where are you from?
Kingsport, the city by the sea, home to the great merchant fleets and endless nets of reeking fish.
I've seen it. What did you do there?
I am between jobs at the moment.
Dishonorable jobs, no doubt.
Nonsense. I am the most honest thief you will ever meet. Wanted, one relic, scarlet, roughly the size of a man's fist. It was stolen 2 months past during a deplorable theft from the Merchants Guild Bank. Those apprehended were not in possession of the item, The relic is greatly missed by its rightful owner, or who offers a reward for its safe return.
Well, see, these things, though, I don't think they ever, like, they get unlocked as you progress through the story, but they have no relation to the story. It's just, he's just talking about himself, essentially, but,
Don't you miss me? Just a little?
a little bit, but I play with you on my softcore character.
Why do you waste your time chasing after women?
Waste? Time is scarcely better spent.
Not when you discard them so readily.
I've only found one worth keeping, but she slipped away from me.
That's no excuse to bother every other woman you see.
Well, no. Sometimes they should bother me.
Yeah. And it's kind of disappointing because right now, I don't think, like, if I dismiss my Templar, yeah, see, like, we can actually get some backstory on him. And theoretically speaking, we should have more. Oh no, just that. Do we want to know a little bit more about our partner? I guess so. So let's go.
Were you raised as a Templar in the Order?
No. Our scripture says, as a farmer reaps his wheat, so must the Order harvest and purify the weeds.
My initiation was less formal. They asked me if I wanted to hunt demons, and I said yes.
That would be simpler, but your Order destroys monsters. Mine redeems them.
And see, now it unlocks more. And then it stops to where Lyndon here is at in terms of where they are in the story, so
I have seen enough monsters to know that you aren't one of them. Why do you feel guilty about your past?
I cannot tell you.
There are some things that will haunt you forever if you never speak of them.
You misunderstand me. We are literally unable to recall our pasts. The Inquisitors stripped my sins and the memory of them from me, leaving me pure.
And I think that's it for him. Yeah. So, I think that's the disappointing part is that if you have him as your partner,
to fight with you again.
you can't you don't know much of his backstory until you like dismiss him and then you talk. So, am I gonna do that? I'll probably forget to dismiss him once in a while to get his backstory, but it's something that I'll have to do in order to understand a little bit more.
Dug up some new things for you to take a look at.
Right now, I just want to sell my crap, and oh, that's interesting. That's a lot of armor, good dexterity. I like the magic. I'll wear it. I'll wear it. 40 life though. That's a nice chunk of health. But I think I'm okay. This is better. I like the magic find though. But I will take that. And see, I can recuperate. Oh no, that's the pants that I upgraded. I was gonna say I can compensate for the loss of health by wearing something else. Like I'm thinking that. +7 in vitality. That's really good. Yeah, I'll do that. No. So. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. All right. I'm gonna paint that. Oh, I had pants to paint. I don't think bracers can be painted. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, onward.
Wife, don't think I don't see you on.
I was thinking. Don't hurt yourself.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna talk to him just yet. Not yet.
I must go to Wortham.
I will take you, but beware. Smoke rises from the village.
Destroy the town! Get out while you can!
Get out.
It is holy, the town is burning!
Yeah. So what I like to do with this combination of skills is I throw one chakra. Is that what they're called? Chakram. And then I blow them up with the bola shots. So I go like this.
Witless cultists everywhere. What a surprise.
Because the thing with the chakram is that you don't necessarily need to
My
spam.
family's hiding in the chapel with the rest of the townsfolk. We must get to them.
Don't run off! You'll get yourself killed!
Oh, he's already dead. But yeah, you don't need to spam that skill, so it's just another like attack that making sure that you get some hits and then blow them up.
Fools! You cannot keep the sword from me!
This is bad.
Apparently,
Servants will burn this town to ashes!
you can't even hold the swords, apparently, so... That's my target right there. Slices and dice them. Get out of there! Thank you. Yeah, something's coming.
By all that is holy, do you see that enemy over there?
Yeah, I see it. It's in my face. And the thing with these guys
Monstrous creature.
is that,
We owe you our lives.
yeah. Just notice how much health globes they spawn when you fight them. They have an attack that makes their mace glow, and when they glow red, you have to get out of there, otherwise you're dead as a demon hunter.
The hilt of an ancient sword fell near this village recently. Perhaps you have seen it.
We found it days ago. I wish we'd never brought it here. Come, I left Virgil to guard it. We will be glad to be rid of it.
Yeah, let's go into a...
To check on Uncle Deckard.
Yeah, fine. Let's go to the burning building, and don't you even move a muscle to try to, like, put out the fire. That's safe, right?
Damn, it's not here.
While you were on your hero's errand here, I captured all 3 sword pieces and your friends.
Yeah, you
I should have known. I must get back to Kane's house.
You must feel so clever.
It's your choice, Kane. Either use your heraldric arts to repair the sword, or your dear Leah dies a horrible death.
All this pain, this destruction. What is the sword to you?
To me, nothing. To my master, Belial, everything. Your rage is overwhelming, girl. You win this round, but if the sword cannot be mine, I'll claim the one it's bound to. In the end, the blade shall be mine.
Uncle, you can't die.
Nothing can stop that now. But there is one last thing I must do. The sword must be made whole. Just as I suspected, the sword My heavens! The stranger is an angel. Heed the journey. The truth lies within.
Uncle Deckard!
Ding dong, the witch is dead. No, honestly though, a lot of people have issues with Deckard Kane dying. I certainly don't. As a matter of fact, I'm actually glad. I was waiting for his death since Diablo 2. A lot of people think, oh, like he's an iconic character and stuff like that. Well, yeah, but he's more like a meme than anything. Like, stay a while and listen, like, it's iconic, yes, but the guy used to charge me 100 gold per item to identify. Then you save his ass in Diablo 2, and okay, yes, he allows you to identify for free all your items at once. Fine. But throughout the story of Diablo 2, I always thought, starting from Act 2, when you get to Lud Gulaim, he started to get annoying as far as like talking about the Horadric and the Horadric Cube and the Horadric Scrolls and blah blah blah, and I just wanted him to die. I'm not an evil person really, but the guy's old. And that's like the worst thing to say about it, but it's like I figured, like, after that, and he takes credit after, like, in Act 5, he thinks, like, he's done, like, some teamwork with you, and it's like, I did all the work. You just suggested stuff that was pretty obvious, and that always annoyed me. I think characters, when they talk, sometimes, when they assume too much, it's for me, it's annoying, and, any character interaction in any game, sometimes I hate a character just because of that one line that he said or the way that he acts. It's like another example is Zelda Skyward Sword. I'm not going to say much about it, but that girl is dangerous. And only because of the few, like, first hour that you play the game, the interaction you have with that girl is, Link, stay away from her. She's gonna kill you at one point. I'm not gonna say much more than that, but it's like, now it's like kind of scarred my impression on her, for example, or same thing with Deckard Kane. So to see him die, you know, some people would want to kind of requested him to die in a more heroic manner, or like have an actual cinematic and not in-game, but like Blizzard, you know, movie quality. But to me, I thought it was kind of fitting to see him die like that. And it was about time for him to die, so no complaints there. I'm actually kind of happy. I wonder if there's a journal about that, actually. I'm gonna think about it. There is. He's dead, Jim.
Uncle Deckard is gone forever. I remember the wonderful times we had together. Always off on another crazy quest. What will I do without him? He believed the stranger was an angel. But he is only a man. I always knew they were just stories. Uncle Deckard died for those stories.
He's just a man. I hate men. Yeah. Like, okay, then the door's closed. I always thought it was funny the way she said that. Let's see.
Who trained you to fight?
My brother taught me when we were younger. He thought the crossbow was the best weapon for me, since it would give me time to run away if I botched things too badly.
The crossbow is not a weapon for cowards.
Did I offend you?
Shut up. Where is your brother now?
Oh, he's still in Kingsport. I expect he'll be there a good long time.
I love the dialogue exchange between these two. Oh, shut up, man. I use crossbows and I'm badass. And of course you have something to say, so let's get to it.
I don't fully understand your order's motivations. Why do they take your past from you?
Our initiation blinds us to our sinful pasts, so that we might clearly see the future and prepare for the final battle.
And how does your order purge your memory?
I was chained to a wall and beaten. By the third day, I was mad from pain and hunger. That is when the whipping began. I was told I relived all of my transgressions, everything that brought me tainted joy. The whip took away that joy, then the sin, leaving me pure.
Restraint bolsters the weak, not pain. You have suffered needlessly.
Don't you understand? The Templar Order is trying to protect humanity from extinction. What is my pain against that goal?
It's needless. That's what.
Let us seek honor together, my friend.
Yeah, let's do that again. And, should I continue? No, you know what? I think I'm going to take a break for now. After that, I'll talk to Leia, and I think then we'll work together on sorting things through with Magda and all that stuff. And, of course, we gotta find the stranger again, who is just a man. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. I sure did. Until next time.